The Beyond Vaudeville program with your host Frank Hope and your co-host David Green, Gretchen Weiner, Body by Bob, Joey, and our own Kevin Collier with his friend Bub, Glenn with his friend Flub. Beyond Vaudeville, Paragon Public Access, New York City, 212-304-3264.
Okay, thank you, David, and welcome once again to the Beyond Vaudeville program. Before we start tonight, I'd like to do my tribute to David Cassidy, who we all remember from the Partridge Family. In order to do this, I'm going to read from one of my favorite books, highly recommended. It's out of print, but if you can find it, it's called David, David, David by James Gregory. Oh, David, how you doing today? Oh, I'm fine, Frank. Thanks for having me on the show. Okay. What have you been up to? Oh, I've got several things in the works, Frank. Okay. How do you relax? Oh, I like to go out hiking in the canyons near Los Angeles sometimes. There are a lot of groovy canyons like Tuna Canyon and others. Or I'll drive by the beach up to Point Dume north of LA. I like to go there and just take my guitar and sit and think. But the main thing about getting away is that when you're in the city, there's so much pressure, it's like really a hassle. Okay, David, thanks for coming on Beyond Vaudeville. Oh, thank you, David. Frank. Okay. David, I did that first because I was discussing it with my co-host, David Green, who didn't want me to do that. He thought it was silly, but I take it seriously. David, I have a friend here who's here to see you today. It's Mr. Pac-Man. Hi, Mr. Pac-Man. Meet David. David's my co-host. Okay. All right, guys. So now you can both... David, don't come over here. Come over here. All right. All right. Let's start the show. David, guess what else, David? Here's the Howard the Duck candy thing, and this is a new thing that I found, and it's Howard the Duck with his cigar, and he has candy inside him. Also, there's a new series on the Garbage Pail Kids, the 9th series. Let's see which ones we have. Oh, Swiss Chris, like Swiss cheese. Oh, Gooey Louie, like fly paper. Oh, Gun Barrel, he's a gun. And Rolanda, and Turned On Ron. Okay. So, David, how have you been?
Okay.
Come on down and sit by me.
Yeah, you know, you got your faggot friend back here doing his shit.
Wow, that's Mr. Pac-Man. That's not a
Yeah, oh yeah, it's a living thing there. That's good.
There's no friend doing that. It's Pac-Man. Okay, let's show David something else. Here's the A-Team air freshener, and that's the guy on A-Team, Murdoch. Okay, maybe we should get to our first guest, David. Who's our first? Oh, okay. Our first guest is somebody who we admire. We consider her part of the Beyond Vaudeville family. It's hard to describe what she does because it's one of a kind, and we'll let her do it herself. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Miss Gretchen Weiner.
Thank you, Miss Brown. City Hawkins, Lefkowitz, hey, Sarahs. Hey, sis, come on, all you Charlies, all you libertines, all you redcoats, how about it, Sarahs? Why this, a yellow a star of David, sirs, a no angel at all, sirs, in fact, no wings where it's a, sirs, a leap year all around, sirs, so come on, God, no use sitting alone every night, come to my cabaret, which is, of course, sirs, the, a blue angel, sirs, a scallop 17, sirs, and frankly, sirs, depending on whom is whom's prisoner, sirs, and whom is pulling up whom's bootstraps, or whom is pulling down whom's, sirs, a shoulder to shoulder, sirs, and this chain's fondue, sirs, baubles, bangles, and beads, sirs, golden ducats, sirs, why, a Sergeant Benjamin at your service, sirs, come on, guys, how about it? Dance with the dolly with the hole in the stocking, and the knees go a knocking, hole in the stocking, dance with the dolly with the hole in the stocking, you'll dance by the light of the moon. Come on, guys, have fun, we'll travel, your pad or mine.
Thank you, Gretchen. Have a seat. Is it your microphone?
Oh, thank you so much.
But I don't need to tell you about TV because you've been on several times on several cable programs, and you've had a lot of experience. You want to shake my hand?
I certainly do. It's my pleasure to be with you.
That's my ET finger.
Oh, heavens. I always say E.T. is Elizabeth Taylor, the most Jewish American princess you ever did meet. Next husband, the Hope Diamond, for sure, you know. I want to tell you the only disease that Jews are born with is Saks Fifth Avenue.
Oh, okay.
And I see, Mr. Roffman, I may not always outrageous.
And you brought a special guest with you, but we're not going to say yet who it is. But
All right.
It's going to be a special surprise if you all stick around and watch. Right, David? We have a special surprise coming up. Okay.
Where did you pick her up?
Well, that's David.
I know I'm always outrageous, David. Aren't you unhappy I did come tonight?
Yeah, you have to tell him off sometimes, Gretchen, because I have to do the same thing sometimes because he acts up. And the last show we were on, you really acted up, and it wasn't funny. And I don't want you doing it again. I'm sorry, Gretchen.
That's okay, Mr. Brown.
So what are you up to? Anything new in the works?
Well, I've had a lot of things new. I've done a little bit of work in some of the restaurants, and I did some of my things. And there's some movie companies coming out with some things, and I'm really been under, they are thinking of hiring myself, and I've been very busy with all of this and writing and all of that.
You said a movie. You're going to be in a movie?
I don't know yet, but there's somebody considering myself for a comedy.
Well, we'll keep our fingers crossed.
Thank you very much.
And, Gretchen, that act that you did was special. And what did you call that one?
Well, you see, they are kind of critiques, and everyone I do is kind of critique, which is, I'm a fine artist, and I do psychological portraits and critiques on society. And I've been acting, writing, painting since I'm 4 years old, and I worked on the stage because I'm primarily I was firstly a stage actress with some other, some very great names. And what I do, but it's not exactly the same in fine art. I'll tell you what I did. You see, I decided I did a few things, and I do monologues, and one day I decided to write my own material because the truth of the matter is that my world-admitted dream was to be a stripper in Vegas, but I never could make it, and since I've been in the theater, I just simply do these little comic, semi-risque critiques on society.
Well,
that's how it is.
We're very glad you didn't become a stripper in Vegas, because then we wouldn't have you on our show. There's Pac-Man's back. Hi, Pac-Man. I'm sorry, David was mean. Okay, let's go now to our movie critics. Our resident movie critic, as you know, is Kevin and his friend Flubb. Well, tonight he's joined by Glenn and his friend Flub. and they're going to talk about movies.
Okay. Hello, everyone out there. Bob, say hello, everybody. Hello. Hello, Mr. Hope. Gretchen. David.
Hello.
And my cousin over there. Flub. And his friend Glenn.
Hi, Kevin. Flub, say hi.
Hi. So, what? You were on vacation this week? Yeah, for a little while. Did you see any movies while you were on vacation? Yeah, I saw some good ones. What would you like to talk about? About Beverly Hills Cop 2. Okay. What did you think about it, Flub?
I like Beverly Hills Cop 2. Oh, why did you like it? It was exciting. There were lots of cars. And what was your favorite part? My favorite part was when Rocky's wife said, "Eat the floor!" Rocky's wife, Adrian? No! Rocky's wife, Brigitte! Eat the floor! It's very sad. You know, they're getting divorced now. Yes, it's sad. Okay.
What do you think, Bob? Yeah, that's too bad about them. Did you like the movie too? Yeah, I think he's a really funny man, Mr. Murphy. Okay. What else did you see when you were off? I saw the Untouchables. Yeah, that must have been pretty violent, eh? Oh yeah, but I liked it too. What do you think, Flub?
Flub, what did you think? The Untouchables was good, but not as good as Beverly Hills Cop 2. And why is that? Nobody said, "Eat the floor!" Okay. Well, thank you, Flub.
Okay, you want to say anything more about that, Flub? Yeah, I really liked the scene with the baby carriage. Oh yeah, that was exciting with the gun. Yeah, that was really nice. Yeah, I thought it was a good remake. Oh, the series. Oh yeah. Okay, so it's about our time. Bub, you want to say goodbye, everybody? Okay. Bye, Glenn.
Bye.
Bye, everyone there.
Okay, goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Now it's getting so complicated. I don't have to just say goodbye to Kevin and Bub, but also Glenn and Hub. Thank you, all of you. Now we're going to have a special treat. It's a little mime by Joey the Monkey. Ladies and gentlemen, Joey the Monkey. Joey the Monkey was a happy little monkey most of the time, but he was sad too, because he couldn't fly. Joey wanted to be able to fly. He would look at the birds and try to be like them, but he couldn't fly because he didn't have wings, and he was a big monkey. So one day, Joey went over to his bird friends and said, how do I learn how to fly? And the birds said, well, it's just something you can do or you can't do. And Joey said, well, I can't fly like you, but I can climb trees and play in the vines. And the birds said, oh, we can't do that. So Joey said, maybe it's not so bad being a monkey after all. And everyone was happy. Okay, thank you, Joey. Joey, you want to come sit on our couch? Have a seat, Joey. Joey, this is Miss Gretchen Weiner.
My pleasure.
And my co-host, David Green. And we also have Pac-Man. Yeah, everybody's happy now. I like when things work out like this. Okay, Boy, we have so much tonight. We also now have a very special guest, Mr. Body by Bob. And Mr. Body by Bob is going to teach us how to exercise.
Show the book.
Oh, I'm sorry. There's a book. This is
Where do I stand? No, show the book.
This is the Body by Bob book, and it's is this available yet in the bookstores?
All over. That's all over. Anywhere you can get that. But right here if you have any trouble finding it.
Okay.
Right to the studio here.
All right, they can contact us.
Yeah. No trouble.
Okay, Joey wants to read the book. So you want to teach us how?
I'll show you how to do a little
I'll put some
exercise
music on.
here. You know, there's a lot of people today in the health business. And you can be led astray. There's one guy, I won't mention any names, but his initials are Jack LaLanne. And every year he does a promotion. He swims, and he puts a powder in his mouth and he throws a boat. You guys get up here. I'll show you how to do this. So he tugs a boat while he's swimming. Now this is a skill you're going to need, right? I train you things you'll have to do someday. What if you have to change a light bulb someday? Stretch. Everyone up. Let's go. Let's go. No goofing up. You're going to work on stretch, reach. High as you can. Reach. Get those arms up. Get the arms up. Then he makes a commercial with this chair. The one that made the movie with that guy with the face. I didn't know who was funny looking. That's it. Stretch. Everybody, now we're going to touch the toes. Bend down, not like that. I have to do it that way. You bend down. Bend down. Up and down. Up and down. Count. 1 to the music. 2. 5. 6. Okay, now we're going to do, put your arms out. Don't hit whoever's next to you. Put your arms out. Twist as far as you can to the right. And then back to the left as far as you can. These are some of the things you do that keep you limber here. And you're wasting away to nothing, I'll tell you. With an act like that. Everybody, let's show a little enthusiasm here. Who's this guy on the end? He's sitting down there. All right. We also have self-defense sessions, too. I'll see you guys later about that. And, okay. A little aerobics now. Why don't you jog in place a little bit? Jog in place. That's it, Joey. You show them, Joey. Beautiful. This is a good crew. So you come down, we're over on Washington Place, and we got a whole health salon over there, a fitness salon. We really have a lot of modern facilities, and myself, I'm a nutritionist. And we'll give you dietary planning. And watch out for the equipment there, will you? So, all right, maybe we should restore order here, Frank. Get these
All right.
people.
No, we have to see. All right. All right.
Show the book. Show the book.
All right, out the book. Body by Bob.
Thank you.
Sit down. No.
Hey, that book costs $5. Hey.
Okay, let's turn the music down because everybody's getting wild, and that's.
I'm quite sure it's my fault.
I'm sorry, Gretchen. This is very insulting to Gretchen. No. No.
I'll stay between you two
Right.
guys.
All right, sit down.
All right, all right. Think it's easy? I'm used to standing all day.
I'm sorry, Body by Bob and Gretchen.
That's all right.
And Joey and David. You know. All right. Okay. Well, all right. No. Shh.
What's going on? Oh.
Okay. We have a special guest lined up for today, and I don't even feel we should insult him by bringing him out into this circus that's started here. You know, we just try to have a show here. We just try to have some fun.
Frank, my cigar went out.
Well, you're not supposed to smoke in the studio either. Now, Gretchen, you want to introduce our special guest, and maybe we can
And I will give him my seat, okay?
Thank you, Gretchen.
Enjoy.
Please stay with us.
I certainly will if I can get this off. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present your new mayor, running for new mayor, once again in Times Square, the most famous, a Big D, Mr. Richard Roffman himself. So come on, how about it, east side, west side, all around New York, cast your votes for Mr. Roffman's re-election to mayor of Times Square, and just rest assured you'll get a barrel of expertise, a barrel of energy, a barrel of ethics, a barrel of honor and standards and values, and may I present the man himself, a now mayor of Times Square, and a lot of other things, Pied Piper Broadway, amongst all other things, the eminent Mr. Richard Roffman himself.
Thank you, Gretchen. Thank you very much.
The microphone for Mr. Roffman.
Yeah, here's one here.
Mr. Roffman, I want to thank you for coming on to our program.
My pleasure.
Let me get a microphone.
Very good.
Is there a microphone?
It was all over the place here.
Okay. Mr. Roffman,
I got stereo.
it's my pleasure to have you on our program. You, of course, have been an inspiration to us, and many of the acts that we've gotten have also been on your show and have really gotten their start on your show. And maybe you'd like to tell our audience a little bit about what you're up to and what your latest work is.
Yes, Dick Roffman here. I am locality mayor of Times Square for 15 years, and every 5 years, theoretically, they have an election so that somebody who works or lives or does something around Times Square has a right to apply for the honorary position. And so we have been, sort of hearing from some people, but I hope to be reelected with the help of such loyal friends as Gretchen Weiner, AAA, artist, author, actress. And what I've been up to is the same thing, as far as I'm concerned. It's 1977, 67, 57. I've been in the radio, TV, public relations, publicity, teaching school, practicing law, and the same activities for the last few years, and enjoying every moment of it, interviewing celebrities, doing all kinds of things. Like I see that glove on somebody here today. Reminds me of one of my great disclosures years ago. I got a lot of publicity for somebody. Yeah, that's the glove. It was Anthony Mundy, an accordionist who was an inventor also, invented many additions and variations on the accordion, but he invented the celebrity glove, which made it possible for presidents of the United States, principals of schools, anybody who had to shake a lot of hands at one session to save their knuckles from being bruised by the pressure of all the hands shaking their hands by having reinforced material around that section of the glove. So they would, when they would be shaking and the hand would be pressed, they wouldn't feel it. It was some sort of a reinforcement in there, and it sold very well. First it sold for $150, and then when the demand sort of phased out a little bit, it sold for $75. And toward the end, Mr. Mundy was happy to gift some celebrity recipients with the glove for nothing, just as an honor. And as a matter of fact, many people received the Celebrity Glove Award on the basis of the fact that they were a celebrity and therefore they're entitled to the glove. Other things that I've been doing lately is representing all kinds of very serious people, like Cowboy Joe, who's trying to teach the East the cowboy lifestyle of the West by playing records of the cowboys and taking people on trails in this area, which remind him of Western trails, and every moment of his day is spent honoring the Western cowboy. And then I have other serious clients, like people who play the piano with their hands behind their back, and Joseph Erdely, who walks around Times Square every day with an Uncle Sam suit, and he's very serious about his patriotism, and he seems to be in every picture where there is a patriotic celebration. There is Joseph Erdely, and playing his Hungarian instrument, something like a saxophone, but a special version of it. Anyway, I've been in cable TV since the very beginning. The first person, by the way, to have a regular cable show in New York on an everyday basis was a little old lady who had all kinds of educational programs. I went to her home one day as a special honored guest, and I became the second person to have a regular show, and that was almost 18 years ago. And I've been on marvelous vehicle of public communication, cable TV, ever since, and I really enjoy it. I also enjoy being on WNWK-FM radio and many other stations recently, and it's my pleasure to know the people who put on Beyond Vaudeville. It's one of the most imaginative and enchanting shows on cable TV, and congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Roffman. That's an honor coming from you.
Wonderful.
I apologize for what happened on our show tonight. This has never happened. No, sit down. Sit down.
Well, give him the white glove already.
No, I'm sorry. This never happened. Has there ever been a time on your show when things just went crazy like this and you lost control? Or
Every once in a while, not too often, but every once in a while, the people get so enthusiastic with their part of the show that they forget the ordinary decorum that might be more suitable. Yes, it's true. It happens.
okay.
Yeah, so...
Well, that's coming from a professional, so it's excusable every now and then.
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Roffman. It's a pleasure having you here.
Thank you so much.
It's Richard Roffman.
Beautiful.
Okay, we have to go now. Oh, I forgot to show you the Fred Flintstone Bank. That's the Fred Flintstone Bank. All right, let's put on our closing music for today.
I'll leave you an exercise.
No. David, come back and join us. We're gonna close with... Oh, we're gonna close with the Partridge Family kid. The Ricky Seagull from...